Captain Peter Cutsey, South Korea, and this is my briefing room. Flaps up, lights out. We are now going to go ahead with the after takeoff procedure. Packs, engine bleeds, set. As we go by the cabin pressure rate of climb, we can have a look. That's airmanship to see that we are pressurizing in fact. Engine start switches as required. Off. Okay, we're now dynamic. Auto brakes. Off. Landing gear lever. Or I should say landing gear up and off. So the after takeoff procedure has been complete, and at this point the pilot flying would observe that and call for the after takeoff checklist. That would be read by the pilot monitoring, of course, and that's the first officer in this case. All right, let's carry on with the flight and go right up through the 10,000 foot point, and we're clear to maintain 12,000. And then we'll do the climb procedure. There's no checklist for the climb procedure. And if you notice, we're coming up close to a turn. A little tip is to go to map center and then select the range in such a way that you can see your next waypoint, which we have just done. And that way we know that the waypoint is there and that we're going to be turning in the correct direction. So we're leaving 9,000 feet to 12,000. Restricted, of course, 250 knots below 10,000. In this case, it's going to be set up 240 knot restriction to ensure that. So as we go up to 10,000, that restriction could be lifted, and the speed, because we're in VNAV speed, should go to the climb speed. And I found that yesterday on this airplane we had problems with that. So we are really looking for a speed of 287 knots, and it didn't change over. So we have gone to actually go with speed and set up to 287 knots.
1,000 to go.
1,000 to level on. And we're now clear to maintain unrestricted flight level 200. Of course, we have no problems making our next waypoint 10,000 or above. Flight level 200 set, confirmed by the pilot monitoring, as we are climbing and accelerating. Now, leaving 10,000, we have to do a climb procedure, which involves 5 items. First is the landing lights off. Turn off lights off. And the taxi light off. And then we go up to the seatbelt sign as required. So we're not expecting any turbulence in the climb, so we'll get the seatbelts off. And then we want to check in on our RNP, ANP, that we are actually, in fact, there we go through standard or through the transition altitude. That is one, we set standard and we confirmed it. And the first officer, who is a pilot monitoring, would also set the standard. And as we're doing that, we call the altitude off that we're actually passing through 142 for flight level 200. So let's go back to the RMP AMP and just make sure that we are in fact that the AMP is within the RMP. The RMP is 1.00 nautical miles and we are 0.04, so we're fine. The other and last step in the climb procedure is the center tank fuel management. We want to look at that. We didn't have any fuel in the center tank, so let's just go over there. We'll come up to it. Bear with me. Okay, there is the center tank. We didn't have any fuel in it. The center tank pumps were off, so we're managing our fuel. And we'll just confirm that for us by going down, and we certainly have confirmed that with respect to there is no fuel in the center tank. So that takes care of the climb procedure. There is no checklist for the climb procedure. So we will carry on actually, and we'll complete the turn, and after we complete the turn, we will terminate this video. Still climbing at 287 knots. We'll log the FMC with maintenance and let them know that we do have a problem. We're leaving 180 for flight level 200, and we'll adjust our heading to our current heading. Now that would be done by me as a pilot flying as I'm turning, but I'm pilot flying instructor and pilot monitoring and playing many roles here. But and I'm just talking as we go to let you know what my
1,000 to go.
Okay, 1,000 to level off. So we will actually pause the video here, and this will end the this part of the flight, and we'll come back to you with a cruise briefing once we level off. Thank you for watching.